Piers Morgan, a British shock jock commentator, and Kanye West engaged in what can only be called a weird back and forth rant for 1 hour and 40-minute interview. West spoke on the show following criticism of his anti-Semitic remarks on the Drink Champs podcast. Want to know more about it? Stay tuned till the end. Before we move on to the video, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the latest videos. Let's get started with the video without further ado. Morgan said that his goal for the interview, which aired on Sky News' Piers Morgan Uncensored, was to give West a platform to explain himself and not soundbite him. Recent acts by West have drawn criticism. After Kanye displayed his White Lives Matter t-shirts at his Paris fashion show, Sean Diddy Combs, a fellow rapper, asked him to stop in a private message, and West responded by accusing Diddy of being manipulated by Jews. Then came a spate of anti-Semitic remarks. In the interview, West stated, "I am a person that is classified as black. I classify myself as Jew. I want to prove that first of all, I am Jew also. Do your research on it. We have got our culture ripped from us." Later on in the conversation, he continued to make anti-Semitic remarks, repeatedly use ableist vulgarities, and grandiose project ideals of himself, all the while implying that everything he says comes straight from God. Then, he said that his ultimate goal is to go to war, and the only way he can achieve it is with his money.
I'm rich. I'm going to war. I don't have endless resources. I only have honestly, only maybe $120 million in my account.
Later, after Morgan had simply referred to him as a billionaire, he added that he is a multi-billionaire. When questioned about the motivation behind his offensive remarks, West responded, "It's not racism. I was in a position where I was hurt, and this was the way I had the right to express myself. There was a lack of sophistication in my wording. I said I was sleepy, and it was taken in a way that I didn't mean. I will say I'm sorry for the people I hurt. Hurt people, and I was hurt." When confronted with his harsh comments, Kanye first refused to apologize, but he eventually did. Piers questioned the issue in the tense encounter, stating,
"My question for you is, do you now regret saying
I update
DEFCON
every
3
day.
on Jewish people? Are you sorry you said that?
No.
I don't think it matters. You should be."
Absolutely not.
Piers urged Kanye to apologize for his remarks, adding, "Racism is racism, and you know that, I think, don't you?" The musician later apologized, telling Talk TV viewers,
I will say I'm sorry for the people that I hurt with the DEFCON, the confusion that I call. I feel like I cause hurt and confusion. And I'm sorry for the families of the people that had nothing to do with the trauma that I had been through.
West said nobody gets judged more than a straight white dude. The straight white male has the least amount of a platform to even speak. A straight white male can't say my wife hurt me today because people will say you're hurting women. A straight white male can't say a black employee didn't come to work on time because people will say you're racist. A straight white male can't speak on a homosexual person because people will say you're homophobic. The conversation became really heated around the halfway point of the interview.
Nothing you're saying has anything to do with regret.
Hey, boy.
Don't call me boy.
Don't finish. I told you.
West continued to yell at Morgan, referring to him as a Karen and a boy. Throughout the interview, West mistakenly called Morgan Chris and burst out laughing.
The pain.
I'm not a Karen, and I'm not going to cancel you, and I'm not going to uncensor you. I'm simply going to challenge you on what you're saying.
The broadcaster told the rapper that he did not realize some of the sufferings his recent remarks about Jews had brought about. When asked if he wanted to get back with his ex-wife Kim Kardashian, West replied, "Those thirst traps are still fire." He went on,
I might be divorced on paper, but I'm not divorced of the idea of being the protector of not only...
Her name is no longer West, and my name is now only Ye. If we were ever to be together again, what would our name be? Kim Ye? I will love her for life, and oddly enough, I will protect her. Following the sharing of several anti-Semitic posts, social media sites including Twitter and Instagram blocked Kanye's accounts early this month. West's comments have drawn criticism after the interview. Given West's presumed mental state, Morgan and Sky News as a whole have come under fire for allowing the interview to take place in the first place. Viewers observed that West's answers were illogical, fitting between paranoia, biblical references, and grandiose notions of himself in both the Piers Morgan Uncensored interview and the one with Tucker Carlson last week. Viewers thought West's sort of apologies for his anti-Semitic remarks did not go far enough. In response to the current news, Kardashian stated her Instagram story condemning the hate speech directed towards the Jewish people. "Hate speech is never okay or excusable. I stand together with the Jewish community and call on the terrible violence and hateful rhetoric towards them to come to an immediate end," she told her 332 million followers. Kim Kardashian was the first to repost a trending article expressing her support for the Jewish community in response to West's remarks, which were also criticized by other members of the Kardashian-Jenner family. The Instagram story stated, "I support my Jewish friends and the Jewish people." Kris, Kendall, and Kylie Jenner also reshared the post on their respective social media platforms. Following the public backlash, a number of West sponsors and brands have cancelled their contracts. Adidas, the German footwear giant whose connection with West's company Yeezy is thought to be worth billions of dollars, has stated that it is under review. This passive response has sparked additional criticism, as West subsequently stated during a podcast interview, "I can say anti-Semitic things and Adidas can't stop me." In other fashion news, the pair and business of high-end clothing label Balenciaga confirmed to Women's Wear Daily last week that it has severed ties with West. Earlier this week, a representative for Vogue confirmed to Page Six that the publication and its editor-in-chief Anna Wintour have no plans to collaborate with him again. As a result of West's remarks, the film and television studio MRC later said that it would not release a recently finished documentary on him, stating that it could not support any platform that amplifies his platform. The filmmakers made the following comment in a release: "The silence from leaders and corporations when it comes to Kanye or anti-Semitism in general is dismaying but not surprising." Moreover, the prestigious talent agency CAA has dumped him. They decided following his most recent outbursts and have been the rapper's representative since 2016. The UK presenter said the Donda rapper stormed out of the interview in the middle of the shooting. Ye apparently left the Piers Morgan show in the middle of the interview. The 57-year-old stated it was quite a hardship for the team to come and get the musician, but he also expressed his gratitude that the rapper changed his mind. Well, that's a wrap for today's video. So guys, thank you for stopping by to watch this. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified of our daily dose, and also don't forget to like and share.